So what's life like now for you? You getting any more sleep?
A little bit more, yeah. I'm starting to feel better. I think that the next couple of weeks. So I have the Virginia Pro in like 4 weeks from yesterday. And that's a pretty big one in the USAPL, the Pro Series. So I've got that one in December 10th, and I've got the Arnold in March, and the Arnold is going to be the Pro Series finale. So it'll be the last meet of the first series. So it'll be me and a few other of the really talented lifters, and we'll kind of be competing for that pro finale title.
How exactly does the Pro Series work?
I'll try to be concise. So the Pro Series started not too long ago. It started with the Virginia Pro last year. That was kind of like the initial Pro Series meet, and I had won that meet. It's at my gym, actually. One of my gyms in Virginia. It's about like 45 minutes from where I live. Essentially, with each pro meet, you can accumulate points to your sort of overall pro like series standing, and people can kind of monitor that throughout the season. And then towards the end of the Pro Series, the plan was to have the Arnold Sports Festival to be the pro finale, and whoever would win that would win the overall Pro Series. It's kind of like how sports teams, have to like show up and win certain games, either to progress or they have to win certain games for like the overall championship. So it's a similar concept and idea, but just a little bit different and catered to individual sports and powerlifting. It's about several meets, but it's still a small number of meets. It's about just a few meets, and you have to be able to show up to those meets and perform in order to have a standing in the Pro Series to be invited to the finale. And my goal is like just to win the first Pro Series overall in March, which will be a pretty big deal because there's some really strong competitors that are now kind of in tested powerlifting and doing it.
So you said you finished your dissertation?
Yeah, so I finished the dissertation proposal. So basically, I mean, really that's like kind of the hardest part of the dissertation, in my opinion, because you have to actually get your committee to say, okay, this study looks good enough for you to do it, and then they sign off on it. I mean, there's a few different ways that kind of meeting can end, but fortunately for me, it ended in my favor, past the proposal stage. So all that's left to do now is the actual defense, which I intend to do that next year before I leave this area, just so I don't have to do it during internship. Although you have the full year of internship to complete the defense. So theoretically, I have a lot of time to do it, but I'd much rather do it sooner than later. But the defense is a lot less intimidating for me than the proposal, because the proposal, again, was really sort of the big hurdle and obstacle that you have to get through before you go to internship and stuff like that. So that's done. So yeah, that's just like kind of a huge weight removed.